What's up, you guys? Ryan back, another IRL card video today. We're switching it up a little bit. I know I've posted some mail days in the past, obviously, and I kind of keep you guys involved with what I have in my collection, but I've never really shown my personal collection. So today, guys, I'm being very transparent, and I will move my camera really quick. Pardon the messy room, but we have all those stacks of cards there really quick that I'm going to show you guys. And these are, I think I came down to, it's 23 players right now that I'm PCing or collecting. Some smaller than others, some have been tucked away, haven't touched in a while. Some most I'm still collecting currently. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to go player by player. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of my collection. Again, I'm a budget collector for the most part. I do have some high-end cards, but a lot of this stuff is just cheap cards that I really like, that I think are going to go up and I'm going to be able to make money with over time. Or they're just players I like to collect. I'm a collector and an investor, so some of these guys are going to be worth nothing. Some of these guys are going to be worth a lot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's jump into this thing. So some of these guys, I'm going to do a couple at a time. Some of them I'm going to do one at a time. Just depends how big or small they are. So the first one I'm going to do, this was from my minor league Monday video this week. Nolan Jones, just a couple of his cards here. I definitely need top loaders for some of these. These are all his paper firsts. And then I bought, honestly, all these chromes and all the papers I bought for $41. I think it was 32 cards for 41 bucks. So I think I have enough cards to say I PC him now. I'm still actively collecting him. I'm going to have some more of his stuff in some recent mail days, or some upcoming mail days, I should say. But Nolan Jones is a guy that I have a pretty good collection of now and is going to be growing. This is one that unfortunately didn't really work out for me. I mean, it still can. I still think he's a good player. But his name is Pavin Smith. He was the 2017 first round selection for my Diamondbacks. And this is just the autographs I have of him. I got him for dirt cheap, honestly. This is one of my favorites. This is a Bowman's Best out of 10. But he just hasn't really gotten the opportunity. He started a little slow in the minors, and I do think he's been picking it up. I got this one out of Valiant. I think it's a pretty cool card. It's numbered to 10. But I think he's a good player. He's starting to get to that age. I think he's like 23 or 24 now. It's kind of like, if he doesn't make his debut here pretty soon, like, his career is not going to be what I wanted it to be, at least. I'm not saying he can't come up at some point and be productive, or even get traded to another team and be a good player. Like, I do think he's a good hitter, and I think he has a lot of upside offensively, but not what I wanted it to be. And this is kind of another similar situation with Kyle Tucker for the Houston Astros. This is a guy that's honestly been a stud pretty much his entire minor league career, but with the Astros, how good they've been the last few years, it just honestly hasn't really worked out for him. Honestly, he hasn't had the time. He's been pulled up a couple different times now, and he's just never really had a starting spot. He's still young. I think he's only like 22. Like, last year in the minors, he went 30-30, and this is my one auto of him. Shout out to Benny. Sold me this. Needed a rookie auto of him. I pulled all these cards, honestly, guys. I don't think I bought a single one. So that's why I PC him now. A couple of these guys, that's how my PC started. I started pulling a lot of them. But yeah, Kyle Tucker's another guy who just hasn't really got an opportunity. I'm really hoping he gets an opportunity this year. He's definitely good enough to be on an MLB roster. There's no doubt about that in my mind. But the Astros are a good team, so hopefully he gets a chance and hopefully can shine. All right, next three players, guys. And these are some younger guys. First one up here, Riley Green, 2019. He's my favorite prospect in the class, honestly. I think he's going to be the best hitter. Adley Rutschman obviously could be, but I think Riley Green's really special. A lot of these guys, I think their prices are a little high, and I'll probably mention that a couple times. So, like, if Riley Green is more affordable, I'd probably have triple this collection because I really am high on him. But we got a couple Bowman Chrome first. Got the refractor. And then we have a couple autographs. So we have the Leaf Flash. This is number 225. Absolutely love this card from Elite Extra Edition. I think it's beautiful. Number 225, die cut. I actually really enjoy his autograph. I think it looks good. And then the Bowman's Best base auto. I actually really like his autograph. It's kind of funky looking, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really high on Riley Green. Again, I'm constantly looking at Riley Green to see if I can get stuff for affordable prices. I really want to pick up a Bowman Sapphire of his, but it's a little out of my price range, or a little more than I want. People are pretty greedy with those prices. Next up, Bobby Witt, or Bobby Witt Jr., I should say. That's from my last mail day. Another beautiful card from Elite Extra Edition right there. It's numbered to 99. I really like Elite Extra Edition. They have some good stuff. And then a couple of his autographs. We have the Leaf Ultimate Draft. This is just the base auto. Bobby Witt's probably my favorite auto as of recent for how it looks. And then here's another one. So I have this and the Riley Green that match each other, which I think is awesome. I hit both of these in breaks somehow. But yeah, I think this card's amazing. I'm definitely going to grade this at some point. Just like the auto and everything looks so clean on it. And then from my last BGS review, his refractor auto, I got lucky with. Got that in a break as well. I think I paid like $45 for a single box break for the Royals. And I hit it. Got a 9 on the corner somehow. I'm not really happy about that grade, but really happy there are some print lines on the card that they didn't see. So very happy with that. That's one of the biggest cards in my collections as far as value goes. It's coming down in price though, so he's not someone that's going to be going up, I don't think, anytime soon, because the whole minor league's not happening. And the third guy on this one is Nick Madrigal. Huge on Nick Madrigal out of Oregon State. I've been a fan of his since college. Honestly, I just like the way he plays. Like, he's super scrappy. Like, the dude can straight up hit. Lucas Giolito said this week in summer camp, like, he's one of the hardest outs that he's faced on their team. So I think he's going to be really special. Honestly, I think he's got a little Jeter-esque to him as far as just hitting ability. Like, if I had to make a prediction of someone to get 3,000 hits, and I know that's just an absolute reach and it sounds stupid, but I think this guy, someone that just has a hitting ability. He's succeeded at every level. Amazing in college, amazing in the minors. Seems like every time he even goes up in the minors, he's doing better. Got some refractors there, some speckles. And then the autos I have of him is the Contenders, which I actually like this one a lot in his Oregon State jersey. It's on card. All of these are on card, actually. Leaf Metal Draft. This is number 25. Bowman's Best. And then this guy, the Bowman's First. Bowman Chrome Auto. Very happy with that. 3 more guys right there that are young and very promising. We'll see what Bobby Witt Jr. does here in the future. Again, he still has a little bit to prove. First year was a little slow, but I still have hopes for him. I'm kind of collecting them based off the hype and the name, so we'll see. He's one of the highest high school prospects ever. All right, these are going to be 2 more Diamondback PCs that I have. Unfortunately, one of them doesn't play for the Diamondbacks anymore. It's one of the saddest days as a Diamondbacks fan ever. And that's Paul Goldschmidt. I still collect him just because he's such a good dude. There's nothing not to like about Paul Goldschmidt. He had a little slow start in St. Louis. Here's a printing plate out of 18 Chronicles. It's pretty cool. But he's so good, guys. He's probably the best first baseman in baseball, and he's playing good. Other than last year, I think he's been top 5 in MVP votes, like 5 years in a row or something crazy like that. He's such a good player, and I'm really sad he doesn't play for the Diamondbacks anymore because this is one of my favorite PCs, or favorite players just to collect. He doesn't sign in a ton of stuff, so I don't have a lot of autos of him. But I do have a couple. And right now I'm probably going to actually look into adding to more of this because I think his price has gone down a lot. So probably going to look to add to the Goldie PC just a little bit. I'm probably going to wait and see how he performs in St. Louis this year. Just to see if he's getting back on track. Because if he does that, I'm definitely going to be adding to it because he's a phenomenal player. Another one here, and this is going to be kind of scattered. This is another disappointing PC of mine. Jake Lamb. He's my favorite player on the Diamondbacks. He is. It's hard to say that anymore because he's definitely had some injury issues that have screwed him up, and he just hasn't really performed. 2016, 2017, he made the All-Star team in 2017. It looked like he was going to be the next big thing. Like, honestly, like, anytime a right-hander was pitching to him, like, there was trouble. Like, I think he hit 29 and 30 home runs back-to-back or something like that. So, I have a lot of his stuff. This is his first Bowman auto. My booklet, which is one of my favorite cards because it's the only booklet in my collection. Just a lot of stuff. 1 of 1 out of archives. And it's not like this is something I spent a lot of money on. A lot of these cards are dirt cheap. But I was definitely hoping for it to go up in value. And then this is my favorite one. This is the Topps Chrome rookie auto. The blue. The blue doesn't really go with the jersey that much, but I think it looks awesome. Like, blue and red still looks good together. But yeah, that's my Jake Lamb collection. Hurts me a little bit. Next 3 on my PC list, guys. Number 1 prospect in baseball, Wander Franco. Did I say Wander? Wander Franco. Bowman Chrome first. This card is skyrocketed. We got some more paper firsts. His prices have actually just taken off. I actually have another one at PSA. Hopefully that comes back at 10. I thought that was the cleanest one. So waiting on those. And then my 2 autographs, Leaf Trinity. This has actually gone up pretty high. And then this one hasn't really moved too much. This is a 2019 Bowman Chrome insert auto. Very excited when I pulled that card. But it's not as worth as much as I thought it would be. But Wander Franco, number 1 prospect. He's another guy that's just a little expensive. Just because he's the number 1 prospect. Or else I probably have way more of his stuff. Ahmed Rosario. I'm pretty big on Ahmed Rosario. He's one of my bigger PCs. But he's another guy that he's trying. He's trying. Again, it's a cheap PC. His stuff is dirt cheap. I haven't spent nearly anything on these cards. And a lot of them I've pulled. But he's a talented player. He really is. I want to say the second half of the last 2 years, he's hit close to 300. So if he just needs to put it together for an entire season to become like legit. And then a couple autographs, Valiant, Triple Threads. That's a rookie. This is also a rookie. This is number to 25. Yeah, beautiful card out of Optic. Amazing patch out of 10 from Immaculate. Really like that card. Stadium Club base rookie. And then my whole reason why I PC Ahmed Rosario is because I pulled a 1 of 1 of him. And this started the whole thing. I pulled this in California, actually. Really happy when I pulled this, just because he was a promising player at the time. This is from 2018. Yes, 2018 tribute. Honestly, I pulled this and I was like, you know what? He has hype, so I'm going to save it. And then I started pulling more of his stuff. And now I just collect them and hoping for the best. Definitely a promising player. Not the best defensive player in the world, but he definitely has talent. He really does. And then another one, this is what I'm actively adding to right now, guys. Nick Senzel. He's one of those guys, I think he's undervalued. And I was actually probably going to talk about that in my next mail day video because I think I have some of his stuff in it. Spoiler alert. But I think I really like the value of Nick Senzel right now. He was the number 5 prospect in baseball 2 years ago. Had an okay rookie year. I think he hit like 265 with like 12 home runs or something. Really not a bad rookie year. Like, I'd say if you put it in perspective, I'd say that's a pretty good rookie year. Leaf Metal Draft, Prospect Auto out of Bowman High Tech. And then this card is one of my favorite cards. This is one of the cleanest looking cards I've ever seen, I feel like. This is Topps Chrome Purple Parallel. Love it. My only 2 Yankee players that I collect. My fiance is a diehard Yankees fan, and it hurts, but at least she likes baseball, you know? I'm happy about that. But I would say her PC of Judge and Glaber are twice as big as this. I pretty much take all the duplicates. So, this is what I have for Judge. A few rookie cards, some Topps Chrome stuff. Ripped a lot of 2017 Topps Chrome. I really love that product. It's probably still my favorite Topps Chrome product. Hoping this year's looks really good. And then 2 autographs. Both of these out of Chronicles. We pulled the 3rd out of Chronicles too. A lot of 2017 Chronicles also. 2017 was the first year I got into collecting, so hitting these in my first year, I was really happy with them. Really pretty cards. Even if they're not licensed, still love them. And then Glaber. Honestly, guys, I think this is a card that's undervalued right there. His optic stuff is really cheap, even though it's unlicensed. But Glaber, guys, I think he's the future of the Yankees, honestly. Judge is probably a better player overall, but Judge also has injury concerns, and he's a little older. Glaber is young and just going. A few of his update rookies. He just seems to get better and better every year so far. So we got the gold parallel rookie debut, and then the big boy is his rookie Topps Chrome 9.5 of the 10 auto. Whew, I love this card. I really do. Really happy to have it. I bought it raw on eBay for $70, I think, in 2018. And obviously now it's worth a lot more than that, so happy about that. Alright, guys, let's dive into 2018 some more. These are the biggest rookies in 2018, minus Glaber. Wanted to keep the Yankees together. But we got Shohei Ohtani. I don't have anything too crazy in this, just a dumb amount of rookie cards. 2018 was the year I spent way too much money on opening hobby boxes. Straight up. Way too much. Definitely did not break even. Definitely did not profit. But, I mean, I might end up profiting because I have some good cards, but it's going to take a while. But yeah, we opened so much stuff in 2018. You guys can just see. This is my Ohtani PC. He's one of my biggest. It's probably my 3rd largest PC. So, good amount of Ohtani rookie stuff there. I think almost all of that's rookie. You might have a couple second-year stuff in there. Juan Soto. I'm huge on Juan Soto. Juan Soto is my favorite of the class. Ronald Acuna is obviously amazing, and we'll get to him next. But Juan Soto, his on-base percentage and his plate discipline just freaks me out at his age. But this is pretty much all rookies, except for I have some second-year refractors in here. Like those. First Bowman Chrome. I like that card a lot. This is minor league. Heritage. Some rookies. Some Heritage. And then we have his big stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Raw update cards. One of them's Chrome here. And then I have another Chrome at PSA. Currently hoping that comes back at 10. But honestly, I'll be okay with a 9 too. I was buying all of these for like $20. I was looking at my eBay order history. I was picking up some of these for less than 20. Then this was a pretty recent pickup. Bowman's Best Refractor. Rookie Refractor. PSA 9. We got the PSA 10 Topps Chrome. Love that card. Obviously, that's his big rookie card. That's like a base card. And then, honestly, this is probably my favorite card in my collection. My fiance bought this for me last year for my birthday, and just the sentimental value on top of just a beautiful looking card, especially in the PSA case with the jerseys and everything. I just absolutely love it. It's on card. PSA 10 Juan Soto Bowman's Best base auto. So I definitely picked an okay year to buy a ton of product, but again, I definitely don't think I'm going to break even. Next up, Ronald Acuna, Topps Chrome. And these aren't in really any order, guys. I told myself I was going to order them to my favorite cards, but I just forgot how many guys I PC. This is one of my biggest cards right here. My fiance pulled this out of a blaster. Sepia, Topps Chrome. Just so much rookie stuff. This is pretty much all rookie or prospect. If it's second year, it's probably a refractor. Ronald Acuna, guys, he wants to go 50-50. That's his goal. We'll see. Could he be the first ever to do it? Bowman's first there. Bowman's first there. This is actually this is a newer pickup of mine. I bought this off of a Twitter buddy for like $40. I think it's going to be a pretty good buy. I'm not sure if it'll grade perfect just because the centerings is a little high on the top, but other than that, it looks pretty good. But happy to have a numbered rookie card there. Update Chrome, and then the update, and then my one auto of him. On card, number to 50, Topps 5-star rookie auto. Honestly, it's not like a super sought after auto. I'm not sure if it's gone up. I think I bought it for like $130 on eBay, $120. I can't remember exactly, but it's on card, it's numbered, it's Ronald Acuna. I'm sure it'll go up. Really happy with it. I like it. So that's all that really matters, right? It's not the biggest auto in the world, but it's the right guy. A little bit of 2019 for you guys. And then I still have a little bit more, just one of them is way too big to fit on top of these, but Fernando Tatis Jr., he's another guy. Obviously, as a human highlight reel, he's going to be a really good player as long as he's healthy. But he's just a little expensive, and that's I probably have 3 times as many cards as his. But he's just a little pricey, I think. And I'm not saying it's going to go. His prices are going to go down. I just can't really afford it more than some other guys that I've been picking up. I'm definitely a budget collector, and that means if not, I would have, like I said, probably triple this. So here's the autos. This is 2019 Donruss sticker auto. Fortunately, it's sticker, and he didn't really keep it on the sticker that well because his auto's crazy. But I think Donruss was the first product in 2019, his rookie year that he signed in, so I was happy to have it. It's not like a super sought after card or anything. It's probably like $50. And this big boy right here, one of my favorite cards. Sent it in. Wasn't expecting a 10 at all, but we sent it in the BGS. Pulled this ourselves. They gave us a 10-10, so it's pristine. It's not as expensive as you think it would be, but it's like, I think it's getting closer to like $300. It's not the worst thing in the world. Really happy with it. I love it. It's going to keep going up as long as he's playing good. So that's my Tatis. And then Vlad Jr. I'm not crazy on Vlad, but just being a Guerrero, his dad was one of my favorite players growing up. Had to collect them. I'm not crazy on him just because of his weight. I think at his age he's a little overweight, and it kind of worries me. I don't want him to fall into the Prince Fielder kind of like. Prince Fielder literally had to retire because he could not stay healthy anymore. I think his weight was a big part of that. So we'll see. I'm big on Vlad. He could end up becoming one of the best hitters we've ever seen. He was one of the best hitters we've ever seen in the minors. We'll see if he does it in the majors. He definitely have his second year. He's going to be more comfortable. So we'll see what he does. I'm just collecting them just in case. All right, here's our next 3. And we have 2 more after this. They're my 2 biggest PCs as far as volume. First one's Cody Bellinger. I actually played against Cody Bellinger since I was 9 years old. Played against him since our 9-year-old All-Star Little League to senior year of high school. We're actually from the same city. We went to rival high schools in a way. Played against him many, many times. Really good guy. Pretty much collected him because I just respected him. I always knew he was going to be good, but I never expected him to win MVP. I never expected him to hit 40 home runs as a rookie. Definitely always been a talented player. I always saw him as like a 300 hitter with like 15 to 25 home runs. But he has just blown it out of the water. Really mad at myself from 2018 when he had his sophomore slump, because he did. He had a pretty big slump his sophomore year. And his cards tanked. And I told myself, him and Glaber, I said bye in 2018. I just didn't do it. And I 100% regret it. I could probably freaking retire if I would have just went all in. Just kidding, but I would be looking really good. And we have a couple updates here. Update Chrome, and then my one autograph. Again, I wish I had more autos of them, but this was a really pretty one. The camera definitely doesn't do it justice, but Leaf Metal Draft is numbered to 25. It's actually a redemption, and it came back. I don't know if you've ever done redemptions with Leaf, but they don't tell you what it's numbered to. They just surprise you when it comes. So really happy to get this to number 25. Goes perfect with the jersey. And then the 2020 sensation, Luis Robert. You guys, everyone's on top of this guy. Cannot get enough of him. I'm huge on him. I've been collecting since 2018. Everyone else is jumping on the bandwagon. He's another guy. He's a little expensive right now. I wish I would have bought earlier. I'm sure I could have loaded up on him in 2018 because he had injury problems in the minors. But another guy could probably have triple or even more of his cards. But again, he's just a little expensive. Like his base rookies right now are selling for like $15 already. He hasn't even played an inning in the MLB. I think it's just a little expensive. Couple autos. Leaf Trinity out of 5. Hit that in a break. Hit this in a break as well. Arizona Fall League auto. Absolutely love the Fall League cards. Always do. The inserts in Bowman Chrome. Being an Arizona person. Optic base. And then my big boy, which is the Bowman's Best Gold Refractor on-card auto number to 50. This is from 2018 Prospect Auto. Sent it to BGS. Honestly, I thought this was better than the Tatis as far as condition, but I'll still take it. 9.5 with a 10 auto. Really good subgrades. 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, and a 10. So can't complain about that. Again, I need to pick up a rookie auto of his just because I am a huge fan of his. I always have been. It's just expensive. So eventually we'll grab it. And then if you don't have a Mike Trout PC, what are you doing? You know, I've never thrown away a Mike Trout card. Never sold a Mike Trout card. I have probably hundreds of his cards at this point. This is a cool one. It's number 25 out of Phoenix. Just some refractors stuff. Nothing crazy. These are the 2 oldest cards. 2013 Prism and then 2012 Prism. This is his very first Prism. Pulled this out of, like, I think it was a Target repackaging product that had 2012 Prism in it. So happy with that. I don't think it's going to grade super well because it's centering at the top. But I'm going to grade it at some point just to see. Because a good graded card of that sells for a few hundred. All right. So we have 2 more PCs, guys. This is one of them. This is the only basketball player I collect. If you watch my videos, you already know who it's going to be. Marvin Bagley III. I think he's a really talented player. He just got hurt, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if he's going to be playing in Orlando or not. He's had health concerns his whole career. It sucks. But I've bought all this stuff at dirt cheap, so I'm not even mad. And even with the quarantine, like, this stuff is all, like, doubled. So I'm sitting pretty with that. I'm curious what this injury is going to come back as. He's waiting for his MRI results. But I have so much of his stuff. This was all picked up either middle of last year, and then obviously I've been picking up a decent amount this year just because this stuff is so cheap. But he went to my high school for a year. I was actually graduated when he showed up as a freshman. I was 1 year out of high school. But I went back and watched him a couple times just because I heard how good he was, and he was spectacular. Optic, hollow, some optic there. My only autograph, got this for $40. Select out of 199. Pretty card. Got that nice refractor on it. And then I have a bunch of PSA graded stuff. Honestly, I was buying these for $18 a pop, and now they're selling for like $90. So, again, I'm sitting pretty with this PC, but I'm kind of playing the long term. I really think he's a really good player. He just needs to stay healthy. These are all PSA 10s. Like, even this I bought for like $40. This is the most expensive card I bought of his. Silver Prism PSA 10, and I bought it for $100. So I have definitely not spent a lot. I think I've spent maybe like $400 on this entire collection, and it's worth way more than that now. And I'm hoping it becomes worth way more in the future, but obviously he has to stay healthy. So we'll see. I've contemplated selling it just to take the profit, but again, I didn't pay that much for it. Pretty much as much as a freaking hobby box these days. So I'm holding it. I think he's good. I don't know. It's kind of just a risk I'm taking. So I'm going to keep holding it for now. And we got one more. All right, guys. You guys know I've been talking about Eloy all year, all last year. I just think he was very undervalued, and his price has gone up a tiny bit, but he's still pretty dang cheap, honestly. I'm actively adding to this still. Hit a grand slam yesterday in a summer camp game, or inter-squad game with the Cubs. But there's just so many cards I have of his. Like, this is just the sleeve stuff, or top-loaded stuff. Probably have another like 20 cards that aren't top-loaded. But we have a lot of Bowman Chrome rookies. We have a ton of rookie debuts. I got the White Sox for the Bowman Chrome, and that's where I got my Arizona Fall League Luis Robert auto. They were $19 for group breaks for Bowman Chrome. So I picked up them in a lot of them. X-Fractor, love that card. I got 2 of these in a rookie lot on eBay for $30 with like 20 other rookies in it. So cheap. At least he was. I think his prices are going up just a little bit with the whole quarantine. But for a 2019 rookie that He hit 31 home runs in 112 games last year. I just honestly think he's an offensive phenom, guys. Here's all my rookie debuts. It's ridiculous. I think this entire stack is rookie debut. So, yeah, I bought 40 rookie debut cards for $40, I think. So I was like, $1 a card, I'll take that all day. A couple of Bowman's first. More Bowman Chrome. Image variations out of the complete set, I believe those were. And some of my favorite cards of his. We got this card's beautiful. Purple Chrome Refractor, Class 1 to 150 out of Gold Label. Bowman Heritage, Gold to 2017 rookie debut. Image variation, I think this is out of the Topps Chrome complete set. I'm not 100% sure. Atomic Refractor, just picked this up recently for like $5. Some Topps Chrome Series 2, another X-Fractor. Another Bowman's first. Throw that with the rest of them. And then a couple autos of his. Well, actually, I have these first. We have a PSA 9 and a PSA 10. Bought this for $15 at my card shop. Bought this for probably $20 or $30 a couple months ago. And then a couple autos. Picked this up for like $30, maybe like 40, I can't remember. But perfect centering, definitely going to grade it at some point as a redemption. Picked this up for $40. Topps Museum on card $225. Don't know how that was so cheap. We got the Topps Finest Refractor Auto, and then we have the Optic Hollow on card auto. So, yeah, guys, Eloy I'm really big on. So, I think he's really affordable. He's so good. He really is. His defense is definitely not amazing, but I think he's good enough to stay in the field. And if not, he's going to be a DH that hits 30 to 40 home runs a year. So I'm all about it. This stuff was all dirt cheap. All right, guys. Well, that is my personal collection. That is pretty much all of it. Again, those are just the guys I collect. I have a lot of singles and autos for other guys and players, obviously, but this was literally my PC. This came out of my personal collection box. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Honestly, let me know. I want to know what you guys think of my collection. I know I have a couple guys that haven't panned out. A lot of young guys, a couple big guys, a lot of everything. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of my collection. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You guys have a great rest of your day, and talk to you guys next time. See ya!